guys, it's a little bit later. I've been chilling for a little bit now that I've come off my thrifting high. If you couldn't tell, I was so excited by all of those finds today. It was a good thrifting day, honestly. But I ate my leftover Chipotle. I'm sipping on my water because I just had a violent coughing fit that happens like every few hours, and I'm absolutely dying. I cannot stop coughing. So I'm going to sip on this and talk really quietly so I don't irritate my throat again. But I really hope I don't do that during the audition tomorrow, because I always feel bad because, like, the way I cough, people are concerned. They're like, oh my gosh, are you actually choking? And I'm like, no, I just have a really bad gag reflex. So when I have a cough, it's like 20 times worse. But anyways, I want to update you guys about a couple of audition things because I said I had some updates for you. So get your snacks, get your blanket. Let's have a big sister moment because these vlogs are very casual and very raw and uncut because that's how I want it to be. And I'm a big sister in real life, so like that's kind of my vibe. So let's cozy up in our blankets and chat about this. First of all, I do have my first response from a company, and that is Chattanooga Ballet, which I told you last night I was going to send the video to the director because he asked for it. And I got a response from him this morning, and the response was a no, which is fine. He said, we don't have a position for you at this time. And I was like, okay, great. Honestly, that whole experience I was really happy with. And I'm going to name drop, by the way, this time, guys. Last time when I recorded these vlogs and I was 25, I was afraid to name the companies. I didn't want anybody to think I was bad-mouthing a company, or I don't know what I was thinking. But it's 2024 now, and I feel like everyone speaks out about everything these days. And we need to talk about this stuff. Like, we need to talk about what goes on in the ballet world. And I think we should name drop. And also I'm in my 30s, like, and it's true what they say in your 30s, that you really don't care what people think as much as you used to. So all of that tangent aside, I was really happy with the whole experience with Chattanooga Ballet, even though it was like 4 emails exchanged. Like, it's the most professional response time I've ever experienced, TBH. Like, it was about 48 hours total between the first time I emailed him and said, like, yo, I can't come to your class, and then this morning when he was like, sorry, like, I don't have a position for you. So fast. Like, wasted nobody's time. And I really, really love that, honestly. I was so grateful for that, because why can't ballet companies be that way? Why? Why are they so slow sometimes at emailing? I get that the bigger ones are busy and they've got a lot of people to review, but like, I've heard that some places don't even respond. Like, if they don't have a position for you, they won't send a response to you. And it even says that on some of their websites. And I was like, but you should, that's what your secretary is for, right? Like, if you have the list of people that you want to hire, okay, take them out, give the rest of the resumes to your secretary, and honestly, like, let her deal with it, like, or him, I don't know, let your secretary deal with the people that are getting a no. Just send a mass email out. I don't know. Without going on a tangent about that, very happy with the professionalism of Chattanooga Ballet. 10 out of 10. Even though it's our first no of this season. But we had to start somewhere. What was I going to say? Oh, the next trip that we're going on is to Nashville on February 11th. I need to book that flight probably as soon as I get home, because that is in a couple weeks. They just announced their in-person open auditions, and I think they're only doing New York and Nashville this year, if I remember correctly. I've looked at so many websites, you guys, I can't keep them straight. But I did the New York City cattle call auditions for a bunch of different ones when I was 25. If you go back and watch those vlogs, like, you'll see we were up and down on the bus every single weekend in February and March. That was not a good time for many reasons. But I'm kind of over that, for one thing. And for another thing, like, now I'm to a point in my life where I want to know what my workplace looks like. So, like, if I auditioned for Nashville Ballet in New York City, that doesn't help me. Like, because we're not at their studio, you know? And I'm a very visual person. Like, it takes me a little while to get comfortable physically in a place. So I really, like, just want to see what my workplace looks like, and, like, what essentially, like, your ballet company or your dance company, it's like your home. Because hopefully, if you're able to attend rehearsals and get paid for them and it's your actual job, you're going to be there all the time. And the company is like a family, like, that you see all the time. Like, dancers get really close to each other. So to me, seeing the space itself and seeing the actual studio where I would be every day if I were to dance at this place is really important. Part of that's probably my anxiety again. Exhibit A, how I drove today to Tallahassee Ballet just to, like, see that it existed and, like, that it was real. And I was like, okay, that's what it looks like, so that I can drive there tomorrow. Like, to a person that's not anxious, it doesn't make any sense. But I had to, like, visually see it today. So tomorrow I can, like, be calm when I drive there. You know, I don't want to be worried about if I'm going the wrong way or if I can't find it, like, the day of the audition. So anyways, we need to book a flight to Nashville, and I'm honestly really excited to see their studios and to take that class, because that's one that I didn't do last time. It wasn't on my radar, but honestly, they look like a pretty great company. And I've never been to Nashville before, so I'm kind of excited for that too. I don't know how many days I'm going to be there yet. I have to kind of figure that out, because if the audition is on Sunday, I really need to fly back, because I really should not be missing out on work and teaching and stuff, because I've missed a lot of work from being sick this month. I've basically missed 2 weeks of work of my day job, which is not good. But it's all right. We've got some cushion. But what was I saying? Yay. I haven't been anywhere except for Florida in, like, the last year or 6 years. No, I took one trip to New York City. I have been nowhere else new except in Florida every time. I just run away to Florida because it's my favorite. But those are my updates thus far. When I'm at home again with my list in front of me, I can give you guys a more detailed overview on, like, what I've submitted and what's going on. But that's kind of the update for now. I've got to chill the rest of the night and try to stop coughing, because my throat is like, why are you still talking? So, then I'm going to head off to bed. And I will catch you guys tomorrow morning on the day of our audition. I'm pretty excited. Honestly, I think Tallahassee Ballet is a pretty good contender. Again, I don't know too much about them, so I don't know how good of a fit I would be or not. They seem like the same size company that I currently dance for. So I'm pretty excited to take class tomorrow, because I'm finally starting to feel better despite how I sound and despite my coughing fits. I promise my prescriptions are working, and thank goodness I stopped at urgent care on the way out, because I am feeling much better today. And thrifting a bunch of amazing finds definitely helped that as well. Definitely helped cheer me up. So I'm gonna head to bed in a little bit, and I will catch you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, guys. Happy audition day. I did my little audition morning routine this morning. I took my prescription, did my eye drops, I took my hot shower. Pro tip, if you're a dancer at all, don't care how old you are, take yourself a hot shower in the morning before class, before rehearsal. It just gets your muscles like just loosened before you even stretch for the day, before you even do any type of warm-ups. Like, it's so good. I discovered it by accident, so I always do it on audition mornings specifically because I like my body to just feel better. So I also took some painkillers too because I slept so weird last night. That bed is honestly not very comfortable. The pillows are really flat and I'm a side sleeper. So I slept in some kind of contorted, twisted position and my lower back was like, no, why'd you do that? So hot shower helped. I took some painkillers. I did a little stretch routine. And I'm feeling pretty good at this moment. I just did my makeup. Honestly, I think I'm gonna stop here at foundation and concealer just because I don't want to irritate this eye, because look, I look like a normal human today. It's so great. I swear editing these coughing fits out is gonna be so annoying. But I was saying I look like a normal human today, but I don't want to like glob eyeshadow and eyeliner and mascara on today because it's feeling better. But you can tell it was there. Honestly, also, I feel like the older I get, the more I'm just like, makeup makes me look old. I guess it's just because I'm used to looking at my face now without makeup, because most days I don't wear makeup. But it just sinks into everywhere it doesn't need to sink in, and I don't like it. But anyways, I'm gonna probably stop here with the makeup just because I don't want to do anything stupid and be like crying during the audition because the mascara is irritating my eye. That's the other reason I don't wear very much makeup, is because my eyes are really sensitive to it. So I have to buy like very specific, expensive mascara to even wear for performances and stuff, because it makes my eyes water. So I just don't feel like dealing with that today. So done my makeup, I'm gonna stop there. I did my hair after my shower because that's what I usually do to get a nice, pretty ballet bun, is to just do it with my hair wet, because I'm a rebel and I don't use a hairnet most of the time either. Can you tell I'm just unbothered? But the plan is I did my stretches. took my prescriptions, did my eye drops, had a shower, my hair and makeup is done. The audition is not until 12 and registration's at 11:30. But I kind of want to get there around 11 just to see if I can go in early and like stretch. Sometimes they don't let you do that. But this is a smaller place, so I'm hoping that the doors are open and they're just like, yeah, come on in. Because I like to get my warm-ups on and do my own little sequence before class starts, because when you're older, the speed of pliés really matters, guys. If pliés are too fast in class, I get so bothered by it and the rest of my class feels weird. So I like to do my own little warm-up sequence and pliés at least, and some stretches before like I go into that room. So, and thankfully it says on the website, bring point shoes for center, which means we don't have to start bar on point. There's nothing I hate worse as a Vaganova trained dancer. There's nothing I hate worse than starting bar and doing like a grand plie with point shoes on. Oh, it just wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to be done like that. Like, it seriously was not. Like, the last time I did that in my New York City vlogs, and we had to put our point shoes on for the start of bar, I screwed my Achilles up. My Achilles was so inflamed after that. Now, granted, I wasn't really dancing at the time, and I was like 2 years out of shape, but I'm not doing that again. I really hope I don't have to do that again, because that was not a good time. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my leotard and tights, and then we're gonna go get some real breakfast, because these chocolate chip scones that I've been having, you guys, they're from Kroger. Don't sleep on this. If you have a Kroger by you, get yourself some of these. They're so delicious. They also have like blueberry and I believe another flavor as well, but they are literally the perfect softness and they're delicious. It's my new addiction from Kroger, and I actually brought them with me on my trip. So I'm gonna get dressed, and then we're gonna head out to this little breakfast place that's about 5 minutes away from my Airbnb. It has stellar reviews, and someone said they had a ham and cheese croissant. And if you know me, ham and cheese croissant is my weakness. Honestly, any croissant sandwich or any croissant of any kind, like if you want me to do something for you, bring me a croissant. It doesn't matter what's on it or if there's nothing on it. I love croissants. So we're gonna go get some coffee, because I'm not making that nasty stuff again. I'm not making that mistake. We're gonna go get our croissant sandwich and some coffee and just chill for a little bit. I have my resume and my headshot ready to go. So we're just gonna go chill at the coffee shop for a little fit for the day. I'm going tights over the leotard because I don't care anymore, and I think I've seen other people do it for auditions too. But here's the back of my leotard, and here is the front. I like this neckline a lot, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on this leotard whenever I wear it. So, and the website does say solid colored leotard, so I had to make sure. I brought 2 options with me, and the other one is not as solid as this one, so I'm gonna go with this. And I thought I'd show you my little warm-up situation too. This is a back warmer. It's made out of like the softest material ever. I actually got this at Daiso when I was in New York City, and it was like $2. I should have gotten like 5 more of them, because I use this thing to death, and they wash great and everything. But this, like on days like today when my back, like I woke up and my back was so tight and I want to keep it warm, like this is a nice way to keep it warm without sweating, because it's warm outside. Now I'm gonna put on one of my favorite pairs of vintage trash bag pants. These are some old, they don't match my leotard at all today. I didn't even think about that when I was packing, but you know, these are some old Adidas trash bag pants. The good ones that are double lined inside, if you know, you know. I'm gonna put those on to keep my legs warm. I'm gonna be probably sweating a little bit at the coffee shop, but that's okay. I'm also gonna put on my, I just packed a hoodie this trip because I was like, it's warm. But this is my very, very old, I was wearing it yesterday, my Kirov Academy of Washington, D.C. Rest in peace. If you knew Kirov Academy Ballet, Washington, D.C., and you were there, rest in peace, Kirov. They are no longer in business, and I'm sad about it, to be honest, still, but this is considered vintage. But that is my little outfit of the day. I'm honestly not mad about this makeup look. I might do this for every audition because I kind of appreciate that it's like, it's clean and simple. Wow, you can see where I need to blend my neck a little more, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And then let's hop in the car because it's like 10:20. So that gives us a few minutes to sit and eat our breakfast. All right, guys, as you can see, that place was absolutely packed. I don't know why I thought I was going to chill in there on a Saturday morning. Like, I forgot that it's Saturday. So, and they were honestly kind of slow. So I had to grab my croissant and my coffee and just drive over here because I did not want to be running behind. And it was like way too busy for me to be relaxed in there. That was one of the best croissants I have ever had in my life, okay? They baked butter into the croissant itself. There was so much butter, the croissant was yellow, okay? And then, it was so good. Like, highly recommend Lucky Goat coffee if you're in Tallahassee. Love that. I think I'm gonna have to get 2 of those on my way out tomorrow when I drive home. That was delicious. And I had a iced coffee with dark chocolate. Pretty delicious. I listened to J-Lo on the way here. I had my seat heater on, so my back is getting all toasty. It's about 11:11. It's 11:11. Let's make a wish. Yay. It's 11:11 right now, and I'm at Tallahassee Ballet in the parking lot. And I already have to pee from this coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and head inside. And hopefully they let us put our stuff down and stretch, so I can chill. Here we go. Yo, check this out. They've got all the artistic directors, and on this wall, the company is on the wall, and even the kids too. Those must be the principals, I'm guessing. They've got the cool dance pictures, but how nice is this? This is so wholesome. I love this. Also, in the hallway, we have bars where you can stretch before you go into the studio, and a mirror. This place is amazing. Y'all, I'm just creeping around because I'm the first one here, but this is the dressing room. It's flippin' huge. Are you kidding? There are showers. There are showers and there are mirrors, honestly, everywhere. I'm literally shook. Holy crap. Excuse me, there's a break room. Look, and all the show posters are on the wall. Look. And here's more of them. These are all the Nutcracker ones. I'm obsessed. Hi guys, it's the next day. I just decided to chill the rest of yesterday and not vlog anything because I didn't get up to too much, but I'll update you on how the audition went when we go and get some coffee because I have to check out of my Airbnb in like 15 minutes. So I've been packing up and I'm about to load everything in the car. So I'll chat with you in a minute. Gross. When I've had some coffee. Okay, we're situated. As promised, I got 2 of these croissants. You guys, look at this. I've never seen a croissant that looks anything like this. And at first, I was like, wait. This is not a real croissant. However, when I tell you this is the best gosh darn ham and cheese croissant I have ever tasted in my life. Oh my gosh. I don't know what they do to this. Oh my god. It's like they baked honey butter. I think it's honey butter. I should have read it while it was in there, but I think it's honey butter. They bake it into the croissant. Oh my gosh, Lucky Goat coffee. Lucky Goat coffee. I got a slightly bigger coffee today. I was gonna go to Dunkin' because I was like, am I gonna buy expensive coffee 2 days in a row? And the answer is yes, I am gonna spend $15 on 2 croissants and a large coffee today. Yes. So I sound really disgusting today too. Like my cough is bad today. I don't know what it is. Woo, reflection. But I will give you a brief update on Tallahassee Ballet and my experience yesterday before I hit the road to Savannah. Guys, it's 11:11 again. That's twice. I mentioned Tallahassee Ballet and 11:11 is on my car clock. That is crazy. Is it a sign? Wow. That is crazy. That was a live reaction. So the audition was different than I anticipated because I got there and I was the only one auditioning on this particular audition day. They have 6 different dates, I believe. And it is taking company class, which is also great because it's like you get to meet everyone who's already dancing there and you get the whole experience. And the girls were all so nice and so welcoming when I went in there. Oh my gosh, when I finally got to meet people. It turned out it was so empty when I was walking around because everyone was in Pilates. The company has Pilates on Saturday morning. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. Like, I thought for a minute, I was like, did they cancel the audition because like no one signed up? Did I do something wrong? Like, had a mini panic moment, but all was well. They were in Pilates. But everyone was so nice. And like the girls were like, oh, are you auditioning? And like they introduced themselves to me and just like made me feel really comfortable, which was so nice. I love that. I would say there's like from the wall, you could see how many company members there really are looking at the wall. And like everyone was in class together, minus the kids, of course. But like the apprentices, the company members, and the principals all take class together, which I also love because that's what I'm used to. But class was only an hour because I did not know this, but apparently when they have class during the week, it's an hour and a half, but their weekend classes, Saturday and Sunday, when they rehearse, they only have an hour class because they have rehearsals. I kind of wish I would have known that. I might have come on a Tuesday audition instead of a Saturday if I would have known. Because an hour class kind of stresses me out a little bit, like when we do it at my company. So having an audition as an hour class was nice in one aspect, but like not super great in another. Maybe it happened for a reason though. I don't know. But the class was good. I really liked the class. It was taught by, I believe she's one of the ballet mistresses. I could be wrong. I am not sure. I don't remember. But she was so nice and welcoming as well, and she introduced herself to me and when she came in the room, and was like, asked me where I drove from and all that jazz. So like everything was great. And then the interim director came in because the director, I guess, is on medical leave at the moment, which I hope that he's okay. But the interim director is also a really sweet lady, and she came in and started watching class about, I want to say halfway through bar. But we did a good bar, and we did a couple things in the center, and we did like one petite, one medium, and one grand allegro, which honestly is what I'm used to us doing at my company right now. I love jumps, so I always wish there were more jumps, but like everything went pretty well. Like I felt like I had a decent audition class. It could always be better because I'm so hard on myself. The only thing I miserably failed at was pirouettes, because guys, I told you before, I'm not a pirouette person. The floor was honestly kind of sticky, which was great. The Marley floor was phenomenal. I loved their floors that they had, and the studio was 7 panels deep. There was so much room for activities, you guys. And the whole company took class in there and was comfortably spaced out. So the studio was beautiful. I loved the studio. I loved the facilities. The people were so nice. The class was really good. And I ended up talking to the interim director in her office after class was over for like 10-15 minutes, I want to say. And she was very nice. And the first thing, she didn't even ask me about myself, really. She was just like, do you have questions? And I was like, I mean, you've answered all of my questions, really, with this amazing place. But we chatted a bit about how class generally works for the company and how pay works and what the plans are and how it changes slightly year to year. And honestly, it sounds a lot like where I currently dance, but bigger, which I don't know, like I could be a good fit for them. And to be honest with you, I was not expecting to like it this much. I really was not. Like, Tallahassee wasn't on my radar, really, and looking at their website, I was kind of like, I don't really know what they're about. I don't really know what they do. They're probably another small company, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I stand corrected. Tallahassee Ballet is a hidden gem, okay? That's my official review. Tallahassee Ballet is a hidden gem, absolutely a hidden gem. And everyone there, like all of the dancers, like in class and stuff, they are phenomenal dancers as well. Like, I thought to myself, wait a minute. Why have I not heard more about Tallahassee Ballet? Maybe they're going to keep getting to be a bigger name for themselves. I hope so, because they seem like a really great place, honestly. Like, they weren't very high on my priority list before I came here. And this is why, you guys, this is why I'm telling you in my vlog the other night when I said, go to the location of the place that you would be working. This is why. Like, the studio facilities absolutely blew me away. There was a huge freaking chandelier when you walk in the front door. My jaw was on the ground. Like, you could probably tell how much in shock I was walking around the place. But yeah, that was a cool experience because I didn't expect to have a private audition with the company class. And to be honest, that's what happened to me 6 years ago when I joined my current company. So, I don't know, you guys, they jumped way up on my priority list. I really, really, really liked Tallahassee Ballet. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And also the director invited me, or the interim director invited me to watch rehearsal for a few minutes and like hang out, which was also something my current company did. I don't know. Is it all a sign? Is the 11:11, seeing 11:11 twice, is that a sign too? I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of my little review on this experience. I'm probably going to sign off this vlog here because I'm just going to drive back to Savannah today. I really need to get on the road because it's a 4.5 hour drive. And I would like to get home before dark. So hoping that this beautiful sunny day is going to give me a good driving day. I'm going to go enjoy my delicious croissants. And we're going to go home. But thanks so much for watching the first official audition vlog of the season. This was so exciting and so much fun and very unexpected. So I'm really glad that we started off on a positive note, you guys. You have no idea. I'm so glad this audition experience started off on a positive note. So the next audition we will be heading to is Nashville Ballet. And I have a couple of fun surprises in store for that vlog. So stay tuned. In a couple weeks' time, we will be heading off to Nashville and we're gonna get up to some fun in Nashville. So I'll see you guys very soon.